Yo, so this is my first reaction video on this channel. Well, I did reaction videos before, but they all gone. So yeah, my first reaction video on this channel, bruh. So this is a new mic. I just got this mic. Like, look, I just got this one. I had another one, but I didn't like the way it looked on my setup because you can see the mic in the videos. Like, I just opened the box and all that. So yeah. We finna start making reaction videos. Finna start well, this channel right here is basically gonna be like my, like, how you explain it, like reactions, clips from my streams, like stuff like that, right? So yeah, subscribe if you're new. First video, yeah, look into it.
Lil Yachty one of the strangest artists in the game, but not in the regular way. People don't look at his music.
Oh yeah, this video gonna be in the description down below. Yeah, how Lil Yachty escaped the 1985 effect.
In so many different ways, from being hated as an artist to being loved by the world. Where did everything even start? Lil Yachty from Mableton, Georgia, but he really grew up in Atlanta.
That beanie hard.
Like I said in many of my other videos, growing up in Atlanta, it's impossible to not be influenced by some music. Atlanta, one of, if not the biggest music capital in the country right now.
That is
a lot
facts.
of the most listened to artists today are from Atlanta or that area. Future, Cardi, 21 Savage, Andre 3000. I promise you, I can keep going. But back in 2015,
I feel like the South in general just got the best music, bro. That's the whole South. But Atlanta do run the music game. Atlanta do run the music game.
Graduated from high school. He made a crazy move. He moved from Atlanta to New York. He felt like going there would help jumpstart his rap career. But at the start, it wasn't looking too good for him. Bro was just working at McDonald's, then ended up getting arrested for credit card fraud in the same year.
What the fuck?
It's low.
I didn't know you did credit card fraud.
At the end of the year, he finally got his break. So last few days of 2015, YouTuber Sensei Lay Fox dropped the skit.
I remember this
song one night. And I remember back in the day watching bro videos, it was really tough. But this skit he dropped went viral, meaning the song went viral. And it was like Yachty's success was immediate. The song started blowing up. I'm talking about, this was one of them songs you could not get away from. Every time you turned the radio on, every time you got on social media, you was gonna hear one night. But this song blowing.
That is crazy because, like, he did blow up from that video, and then many people was like, bro, you didn't put in the work to blow up. They try to blame his, like, they try to downfall his success to, like, the dude that made the video with the song that blew up. I remember that shit though too. I remember that shit.
Up came with its own problems. So yeah, it might have went viral, but the actual song wasn't nothing crazy. Well, I really be honest. I love Yachty music, but I can't listen to that. And a lot of people realized that, and they was calling it nursery rhyme music, all that. A lot of the hip hop game basically put Yachty as the face of mumble rap, but Yachty ain't cared and kept dropping his music. And in February of 2016, he was a model at the Yeezy Season 3 fashion.
I remember him.
Just a month after this, he dropped his debut tape, Lil Bo. But Bo was on the run, because a month after this tape, he dropped another classic, Broccoli featuring Drum. This peaked at number 5, while One Night peaked at number 49. So at this point, bro going up fast. You see how fast he going up.
He blew up like how TikTok artists be blowing up. Just off one video, like one sound. That's exactly the way that he blew up. But it was just an era where, like, Vine was dead already. Everybody was on YouTube making skits. That was the thing, making skits for Instagram and YouTube. I remember this shit because I think I was in 8th grade when he started blowing up. I think I was in 8th grade. I think
a couple months ago, already got a number 5 single. He kept this momentum going.
Oh yeah. So if people don't know, I think the 1985 of, like, the effect, I think J. Cole had came up with that. It was like after 1985. It was like it was like after 1985, like a lot of these artists and stuff, they like basically they had their own trend and then they just like disappeared off the earth. Like Lil Pump and stuff. That's I think that's mainly where it came from. Like these artists like Lil Pump and like all these like mumble rappers and stuff, like whenever they call them mumble rappers, they was trying to say like, yeah, they're gonna have that time, then they're just gonna be non-existent no more. I feel like a lot of people made it out of that mumble rap era. Like Cardi made it, Uzi made it out of it, 21 Savage made out of it. I mean Yachty's still doing with his thing. He's experimenting with a lot of different stuff. But it was a time where nobody would listen to Lil Yachty. Like, if you keep it honest, it was a time where people was like just not thinking of him. I mean, I ain't think of Lil Yachty until like probably like 2 years ago or like a year and a half ago. But I don't listen to his music. I mostly hear it on like videos. But yeah, I think the 1985 effect was like the people that was born in 1985 or like after, like the artists, they only have their trending times and then it just stop. Like it just goes downhill. My bad.
As June 2016 came
Like Lil
around,
Pump.
Bro became an XXL freshman on the most iconic list of all time. It ain't no argument.
That was a crazy year,
Y'all try to have
bro.
them arguments in my other videos. It ain't no argument. I'm not saying it's the best list, but what list is more iconic than that? But right around this time, he ended up signing to QC. And he was feeling good. He got on Twitter feeling himself, talking all about it.
All this was like when I was in 8th grade,
QC,
bro. It's crazy.
The label, it's official. Then after this, he dropped this So Much Songs 2 tape. But eventually, some old tweets got discovered. So at this time, old heads and a lot of the game was still hating on bro. So when these tweets came out, he made it all worse. Back in 2011, he was tweeting saying FJ Cole and was trolling. Now, me personally, who cares? Bro was like 15 tweeting that. So for people to be bringing it up at that time, more reasons to hate bro. But he did start to get some backlash and ended up coming out with a statement. Back in the day, I was heavy on saying FJ Cole. I don't know why. His music just too lyrical. First of all, this from 2011. I was in 10th grade, 9th grade. I mess with J. Cole as a person. I don't ever listen to J. Cole. I don't got nothing against J. Cole. I was young and I would just troll. I never thought I'd be a rapper. I had no issues with Cole or his music. But Boat was still on his I'm not with the lyrical music way. I think the fame and success go back me making it so quick. I don't feel like no different. I still feel like the same kid. Like I try to describe it, but I really don't know how this happened. It's just fun. It ain't serious. I hate serious rap. It's boring.
Yeah.
Serious rap put me to sleep. But right around this time, he got in Sopranos with Ebro. So a tweet blew up a Gunner star calling Yachty the new Nas. Yachty ain't like that. He responded saying, I don't want to be Nas, I just want to be rich. But I love this tweet for the simple fact of how mad it will make old people. But Ebro responded to this tweet. The troll is a part of who these new rappers are.
I think Ebro, he was the same dude that told Uzi like by 27 he wouldn't even be popping. And I think Uzi is 27 and he's like on top of the world right now.
I wish bars and great music was still there too. Boat respond, God, I was waiting on you, GPA, bro. How you doing? Take your meds. You drank your coffee this morning? Boat was still going. A few days later, he came out saying he couldn't name 5 Pac or Biggie songs. And this had more people looking at him crazy. And another artist who's on the freshman list with him, Anderson .Paak, started coming at bro too. Don't be cocky in the fact you don't know nothing about hip-hop history. Real artists, students of the game first. And you know, Yachty responded to this. You know what? I think it's funny how people feel like you have to like something just because everybody else does. Or like I have to know something. What a handbook in hip hop that say you gotta know this list of songs to make music. And both not wrong. I don't see a lot of people acting like this today, but yeah. For him to say that back
anybody can make music, bro. As long as it's viable.
A lot of people started coming out saying, dang, that's what bro or approve of. Like producer Pete Rock came out basically saying Yachty was trash. And Yachty took it straight to Twitter. Like Dolph said, F for Pete Rock. For context, Pete Rock and Dolph was beefing at this time. But Yachty responded. He took it back. He said, whoa, I just did something.
Dolph.
I ain't mad at Pete Rock. That's his personal preference. Because personally, I don't like his music either. So it's not F you. It's bless you. Because at the end of the day, what we doing over here not gonna stop growing because some old head don't like it.
Exactly. Like people don't understand, like, bro, just because one person don't like your stuff, just keep going, bro. Like, bro, it shouldn't affect you, bro. It shouldn't affect you at all. It's constructive criticism, bro. It shouldn't affect you.
2016 was really like the height of 2 generations clash. The new melodic music style and the classic rap. Everybody was going back and forth 24/7.
I remember that
really
shit.
Putting Yachty dead center. He was the center of all the conversations. Yachty even came out and said something that I can agree with. Niggas don't know how to accept change. They old and washed up. Now look, the old and washed up part don't got nothing to do with me. What is facts is a lot of the older hip hop crowd really ain't with change. People heard rap game.
They want to hear the same old stuff. Like, bro, it's a new era,
hip hop
bro.
was just going to war.
You don't gotta like it,
Instead
but
of the
it's
old
gonna
crowd
change.
being happy that more black men was becoming millionaires and making money, signing deals, doing what they love, they turned it into hate. But right around this time, it turned away from old heads dissing bro to Soulja Boy. Pretty much, Boat was involved with India Love, and everything was all good till Soulja Boy posted a picture with this caption. It said, I love you at India Love. But keep in mind, she's still messing with Boat. And him and Soulja was supposed to be cool. So Boat started feeling some type of way and hit him up. Yo, G, you wildin' on the gram. India, my shorty. I mess with you, but you know you gotta take that down. But Soulja being
Gotta take
Soulja
that
Boy
down,
being on
boy.
bad time, and he said this back. I can't tell. You want beef? He kept going though. I snatched them beads out your head. Tell Lil Yachty pull up.
Why do
on
people
me.
take Soulja Boy
I'm a
serious,
beef.
bro?
Right when it was
Like,
beefing,
bro,
Bo had a show.
it's
Had
a
the
troll.
whole crowd screaming F Soulja Boy.
And then on the count of 3, I want to hear Soulja Boy. 1, 2, 3.
But after this whole situation, he would drop his next tape, but this wouldn't get the love he thought it would, and this was really a bad point in his career.
Yeah.
This was
See, I tell you, bro, people stop listening to
he
him.
was terrible. He dropped Teenage Emotions, and when I say the world was hating, it was bad. One album review had this to say: terrible album. The majority of the tracks on this LP are unlistenable and very corny, especially the track Lady in Yellow, which got to be Yachty's worst song to date. Other terrible cuts in this project include wannabe 80s pop hit Bring It Back, and the terrible attempt of Lil Yachty trying to freestyle. Another one, auto-tune somehow overused on this project more than his Lil Boat project, and unlike that one, this one got a really bad chorus on the song Forever Young. This LP also features the infamous cello line on the song Peekaboo. And if you don't know what they talking about, basically it was a whole meme back then. Everybody was trolling Lil Yachty because in the song, he was talking about she blow my pipe like a cello. And the cello ain't an instrument you blow into. But the rest of the review said if this was my debut LP,
That's like Ski
I
Mask
would
talking
retire
about,
from music.
bro. That's like Ski saying, flyer than the ostrich, bro. Niggas don't care, bro. As long as it sound good, bro. But
People was feeling like Boat
Niggas don't
dropped a
care.
23 pack of ass. And they let it be known. The main takeaway from this album was it was just too auto-tune heavy and corny. And I think this was like the turning point from him, because from this moment forward, his music started to change. When time came for his next drop to tape, Lil Bo 2, it still sounded like Yachty, but better. Like the way
he
was
started,
playing on
bro.
the songs was
bro, when Yachty was doing, when he started doing features, like with like him and YoungBoy, the NBA Boat song, that shit hard. When he did a feature with T Grizzly, from D to the A, Yachty's an underrated, like, he's an underrated feature.
different. Take Boomer Ugly God, barely any auto-tune, and he was really rapping on there.
Oh God, I
Or
swear.
NBA Youngbo, another song with
NBA Youngbo,
barely
I
any
just said
auto-tune,
that,
and
bro.
that pretty much go for that whole project. He really took a step back from the nursery rhyme, heavy auto-tune type
He could
music
actually-
was making back then, and
He
it
can actually rap.
paid off. The world was feeling like he made a crazy comeback from his other tape.
It was a crazy
Teenage
comeback.
Emotions, which people was calling the worst album of the year. A Lil Bo 2 was filled with hit after hit. Then he turned around in the same year, dropped another project that was decent, nothing to prove. But sales-wise, it ain't do too good. Lil Bo 2 sold 64K first week, and this project sold 40 first week. Yeah, the music might have got better, but it ain't really convert the sales for real. But as time went on, people started to respect Bo less and less. And that all got made worse in 2019 when he got into some controversy. So Bad Baby birthday came around and she was turning 16, and Lil Yachty was the one who put her whole birthday party together and even dropped over 50 racks on the chain for her and posted a picture with this caption: "Happy birthday to my baby sister. I love you like you was my own blood. Of course you're not black, but if you was, I'm sure you'd be a part of my family. Although if you were, my mom probably would have beat the nonsense out of you and you wouldn't be where you are now. So successful and all. So maybe it's best that we siblings by spirit. See you in a few, kid." But Twitter ain't like this. They started coming at bro, accusing him of trying to be cool with her so he can pipe when she turned 18 and all that.
I remember when she was like running the internet. That was a weird like time in history. But yes, that was weird though. She was only like 16, 15 years old, hanging around all these rappers. I mean, she did a song with it was a Kodak song, and she was in the video just twerking at like 16. Like, that was weird, bro. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just weird.
And he responded, "You niggas, wow, I have a blood baby sister who was 15 and turned 16 in June. Y'all weird." But after this, Bo ain't drop another full tape for the rest of 2019. And musically, people wasn't thinking about him.
Yeah.
Until 2020. The year started and Bo put together a
Quarantine.
song that should at least peak that top 10. Oprah's Bank Account featuring Drake and DaBaby. And this was
like, that song dropped, but I ain't watched the video. It made me like, I seen the thumbnail, I was like, what the fuck?
DaBaby, before they tried to cancel him and all that. DaBaby was coming off hits, and Drake is Drake. Anytime Drake on the song, it's gonna do good. And no, I'm not dissing, it's just a fact. Take any song he dropped with Smiley. But this song came out and the world forgot about it by the next week. And this ain't going unnoticed. News pages was posting about it, blogs was talking about it, and the song debuted at number 89 a song with two of the hottest artists at the time, debuted at 89. But he used this single to go into his next tape that will come out in May just a few months later. So at this point, it's been 2 years since he dropped the project. And when he announced it, people was wondering. They wondered if it was gonna be a good tape or not. Lil Boat 3 dropped and sold 30,000 first week with features from Drake, Future, Playboy Cardi, Dirt, Lil Baby, everybody.
For only 30?
Even though the sales was okay, the music itself was still improving. But later on during the same year, he was back in the spotlight. He dropped the freestyle Coffin that went viral on TikTok, and that song was running the internet for him.
I'm telling you, bro, when bro, it's so easy for artists to blow up on TikTok. Like I'm not saying his career revived just from TikTok, but it played a big role, bro. That everybody was on their phone on TikTok, and his sounds were like trending. It's a lot of songs that he has on TikTok that blew up specifically on TikTok. It's crazy, bro. A lot of artists, like, it's not nothing wrong with it, but just don't underestimate it or don't misuse it, because you got Jace, so Fago, bro, from TikTok. A lot of people, DDG, come on, bro. Like, a lot of these artists have a lot of like attention towards them now from TikTok when everybody was on their phone. Even now, like, they still have some songs
just in a strange position. His music good, but he don't sell a lot. I don't think Yachty a sales artist. I just feel like he got his fan base and they rock with him so heavy because of his personality and how he interact with them. For example, on some years he'll drop an EP on his birthday for the fans, and every time one of them come out, they usually be some of his best songs. Like 2021, he dropped 2 tapes, a birthday tape and a tape with a completely different style that once again ain't sell too crazy, but the music itself was good.
I'm telling you,
Michigan boy Bo, he tapped in with all these Michigan rappers and basically made a whole album with the Detroit saying.
Yeah, I was finna say, now he got like a Detroit type of like flow on songs. It be sounding good too. It be sounding like good. Like, it's a lot of songs that I think people don't understand, like the Detroit type beats I'm talking about, but he sound good on those like type beats. He sound good. Like, he actually know how to actually flow on them. Cause there's a lot of like people like, let's see, like T Grizzly, Sada Baby. It's like, bro, 42 Doug. It's like a lot of people that know how to actually rap on those type of beats, and there's some people that can't. You know, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like Yachty very versatile, bro. He can do a lot of stuff.
15K first week, but I think the biggest thing about this whole project was just how he showed love to a whole state that he ain't even from. He brought everybody in on one project, and he ain't even from that area. But after this, he ain't dropped for another 2 years. But in between them years, he was going crazy. He had songs going viral on TikTok 24/7. And right around this time, his Cortex freestyle was going crazy. Boat was just making moves. He ain't dropped no tape during 2022, but at the end of the year, he dropped a song that would bring her right back into the spotlight. This one song had the whole world looking at him again after people started to forget about him musically. His song Poland got leaked. Basically, some hackers forced him to drop this song, so he did. It started to go viral, and this song had everybody crazy. Academics, Dime, all these blogs. And so this had Yachty with some crazy momentum. He took advantage of it and dropped another tape.
That's good.
Let's start here. But this wasn't no regular tape. He was on some alternative wave. And
like, people was getting mad because he wasn't just rapping. Like, bro, you gotta branch out, bro. You can't just be in one box. Like, he's an artist, not a rapper. He said that plenty of times. He's like, bro, one of the videos he did, he was like, somebody had interviewed him or something. They was like, would you open for Lil Baby? He was like, nah, because my audience is not the same as Lil Baby audience. That's not the type of music I make. So it's gonna be one-sided, bro. Either people gonna rock with Lil Baby more and like be like just standing there for Lil Yachty, or people go to rocking with Lil Yachty more and just standing there for Lil Baby. You gotta understand where you at.
It was really the turning point for him in the past year. Sales-wise, it sold 36K. But the world respected how good it was. And
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite albums from this year. It was something different, and it was different and good. Not different and trash like some of these other people. Sometimes people be trying to give excuses. Oh, they did a different type of music. Okay, they did it different in his ass. Bo did it different, and it's good. Then the music videos he dropped with him was crazy. After this video, you gotta watch his music.
I think him and Lyrical Lemonade.
This is one of the best music videos I don't watch in years. But he kept this momentum going. After this tape, he had another song go viral. Strike. Fans was begging for this song for months. And when he dropped it, people loved it. Over the past few years, Yachty's career been in so many different spots, so many ups and downs, but at the end of the day, he came back and turned everything around. And even earlier this year, he came out with a statement on being labeled as a mumble rapper. Not even just a statement, like a whole interview talking about when he dropped this Let's Start Here album, he came out and said this album's so special and dear to me. I think I created it just because I wanted to be taken serious as an artist, not just some mumble rapper, not some guy that just made one hit. I wanted to be taken serious because music is like everything to me. I respect
He's
all
an
walks of
artist.
music,
He's not just a
rap,
rapper.
hip-hop, everything. So I think I wanted to make something to show the world just how great I was. But this ain't coming out no backlash. People got mad and took it straight to Twitter. I hate how rappers don't respect rap as an art form. I want to be considered as an artist, always follow up with them making something from another genre. It ain't about
Bro.
respecting rap. It's about being respected. It's more than
You
want to
be an artist, bro. You don't want to be just a rapper. He don't be stuck in one genre.
Music for the better and change the world whole perspective on him. I think Boat finally getting the respect he deserves, and I'm glad to see it. But somebody who probably ain't glad to see him doing good is Soulja Boy. They whole beef was so wild. And I made a video going into detail on every beef Soulja Boy that I got into, and I went into more detail about.
But yeah, hey man, first reaction video, bro. Yachty did change his whole like image, like when he started changing the way that he make music. I respect that. I respect that a lot because that's a big ass risk to take. And then, like I said, TikTok did play a big role in him blowing up again. But yeah, I'm happy to see like somebody from the era that I not grew up with, but like high school type shit. Like in high school when I listened to like mumble rappers, I like to see them still be successful, bro. But yeah, man, this was how Yachty escaped the 1985 effect. I'm gonna leave the description down low. And yeah, I'm actually subscribed to this dude's channel, but he make pretty good videos. I recommend go watching them. And yeah, first reaction video, and I'm out.